Look at that right there. See that? That's the sun. Alright, so what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today is a great start right off the bat. It is 62 outside right now. Like what? So you guys might be asking like, hey, what's the plan for today's video? Well, I don't know. You can probably tell by the title, so I guess that's kind of a rhetorical question. I think we're gonna work on and just mess with the old Z. Sorry if you guys couldn't even see me right there. I want to take advantage of the outside weather. I want to be outside, so we're actually gonna go to my parents' place. I might go ahead and just give this thing a quick little bath before we even get started today. So let's just go ahead and let's get some stuff done today, boys. I'm super happy that it's actually comfortable. I'm not freezing. Like I said, it's 60. Let's get today started. Gotta love the sound of a 2J, man. Let alone a straight pipe 2J. However, we do have to, I gotta make my whole exhaust all over again. Toss a couple mufflers, maybe a resonate, shut her up a little bit, maybe go dual tip exits, dual tip, you know what I'm saying? By the way, feels great to be back, just real quick, right off the bat, feels great to be back. This weather just has me in the right mood, you know what I mean? This weather is just, it's got me feeling good. But yeah, full exhaust, dual tips, I'm thinking like the outside tip or the inside tip, whatever way I want to do it, will be like the loud straight pipe, like exhaust cutout, exit, and the inside, whatever to the opposite tips will then be the quiet, resonated, valve shut type exhaust exit type deal. So quiet mode and loud mode. I think that's where I'm going with it. Thought I stepped in dog shit for a second. Look at her. Look at her. This car needs a full clean detail in and out today. I think that's what we're gonna focus on. We're gonna give some love to this thing. I got some button ups, some clean up things. Stuff that I never really even got to do like I haven't touched this car since we brought it back from Kentucky. So it's time to mess with it a little bit more, right? The fact that I can put the window down right now just makes me so happy. How great is this? I've been so like just out of it lately, man, to be honest with you guys. We made it to the parents' place, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash the truck real quick for the rents. So we'll go do some musical cards real quick and we'll be back. Mission failed on cleaning the truck. There was like 40 cars in line in the car wash. I mean, go figure, it's beautiful out today, but we're not gonna let that dull down our mood. Actually, I was noticing that I think it's low on coolant, and I think we have a coolant leak somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and try and mess with that stuff real quick. As you can see, the whole inside of my car is super filthy because it hasn't been cleaned in like 3 months. So, man, I haven't seen this in a while myself. This is pretty great. So, as far as the coolant leak, I think it's coming from just down in right in there, just deep down in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and mess with that a little bit first. We'll let it cool down. We'll get her good. I mean, she is great, but a couple little things here and there. It does kind of upset me that we have been driving this in the winter, because I mean, just look at all the dirt that's just caked up down in that corner. You can see that just brown, like just black bubble right there. All that's like dirt and grime. So much down in here. I mean, everywhere, guys. Look at all this. So we got to get like all of here and here. It deserves a really good cleaning, and it needs one ASAP. By the way, I completely overlooked this thing. Look at what's here, and look at what's has no wheels. So I actually sold the tires off the wheels that I had currently. The wheels that I had were the Cosmos XD 005Rs, the 5 spokes. Really awesome wheel, love the way they look, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and change it up this year. So if any of you guys would like those wheels to pick up or buy, whatever, hit me up. But obviously you guys can see, no motor. We're doing a full respray on this engine bay. A lot of changes coming for this car. Both these cars, really. So here's our beautiful RB20 that came out of it. And here's our dirty old LS that's going in it. Well, LS, LM, whatever. It's just a 5.3 V8 truck motor that was getting a nice little turbo. Big old turbo. So that's kind of what's going on with this thing. We'll be back diving in with this pretty soon, I'm sure. But today, since I can be outside and not be cramped, I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna clean the whole inside and get this car looking nice and new again. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got the interior looking super nice and clean. It's been a while. Nothing for me beats a clean interior of a car. I'm actually going to go ahead and do a little bit of wiring modification right quick. If we look under here, I'm not too proud of it, but this was last minute on the dyno. We had some wiring. This is actually for our fans, so we're going to kind of get it out of the way of the pedals. It's not really in the way of my feet right now, but just for safety and stuff like that, we want to get this out the way because that's not exactly too smart. So we're going to go ahead and chop the wire, extend it with some more wire, and route it in a safe location so we got it all out the way. So let's go ahead and get that finished, and we'll be moving on to the next thing. Alright, there you guys can see much better. We're gonna go ahead and toss a couple zip ties, get that stuff rerouted, and then one day when I go ahead and take the dash out, all that stuff, if that ever happens, which I'm sure someday for some reason I'll want to do it, I'm gonna go ahead and like reroute the wires properly inside the loom and make it all kind of like OEM and factory. But for now, much better. All right, so interior is looking super fresh. We're looking good in here. As far as this car, man, we got some good stuff done today. A lot of really small stuff that I probably don't even really film, but I went ahead and just tightened up the stuff that was leaking on this side. I actually noticed that one of the block bolts or studs, whatever you want to call it, that blocks off like the rear turbo feed for the twin, like the OEM twin turbo setup, that was leaking a little bit, so I snugged that up. I went ahead and snugged up the actual clamp around the water feed line or return line for the turbo as well, because I think it was leaking a little bit there. Topped it up with a little bit of coolant, and I think we should be good to go as far as this car is as of now. There are a couple things I have to go ahead and do underneath the car. Well, first off, our whole exhaust needs to get redone, and I have I think my transmission or something is hitting my tunnel or something along those lines, because I feel like a bit of vibration being transferred through the chassis. So there's that issue. I really do have to go ahead and mess with my clutch. So I'm going to order the Willwood master cylinder and replace this Duralast master cylinder, which I just don't think is good enough for this clutch setup, which is a super heavy stage 4 competition 6-puck sprung clutch. But yeah, all's looking super great, man. We got these Jdm Corner Lights, which shout out to a subscriber. He actually sent these out to us. Looking really super clean. I love the way these look. They have the amber bulb inside, and that's going to be going ahead and replacing, well, this one goes on this side. This one's going to be replacing that like that. But I do need a different connector. If you guys have the pigtail itself, otherwise I might go ahead and buy one. I'd rather not make my own. I kind of want a legit connector, or I could just go ahead and cut this connector off and just put some spade connectors on the wires themselves. Could do that. So let me know what you guys have, if you have anything, and I'm going to go ahead and install these. I do have to kind of shave the width down because it's too wide to fit in the KBD front bumper. So I had to do the same things with these lights as well. Had to make them a little bit narrower because they didn't want to fit too great. Alright, so I think for the Z, that's going to be it. I do have to do an oil change, but I'll do that another day, maybe tomorrow. I probably should have done it today since it was the only really warm day and the garage is currently taken. But we're gonna move on to this thing, guys. By this thing, I mean the old 240. We gotta work on this engine bay a little bit. I'm gonna maybe hopefully try and get some paint stripper on here and get rid of most of the paint and just kind of get some stuff more so out of the engine bay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. We'll probably close the garage. Well, first off, let me get some light up in here. Alright, well, as you guys can see, you can probably barely see me, but the garage is just a mess right now. So I'm going to take this time, clean up time. Alright, we have slowly made some room here. RB20, RB25 block. LM7 technically, 5.3 liter truck motor. I don't have any room for this thing though. That's just, I gotta get rid of these couches and some other stuff out of this garage. But yes, at least I have some place to do some work. I gotta go ahead and sweep up my pile. However, for today, I think I'm done in here. It's getting a little bit chilly now. I just had some dinner. I just want to just say welcome back real quick again, and we're getting back into it. So hopefully you guys are excited, because I freaking am stoked to get back into the grind. The reason why I wasn't making content, I didn't want to make stuff just to make stuff. I want to be on top of my game. I don't want to like put on a fake like emotion if I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? So I just want to be real with you guys, as I always am. But let's go ahead and get that Z washed. Jacked up on my phone for a second. This thing sounds incredibly well. She's in dire need, even though you probably can't tell too much. She's a salty girl. She's a salty girl. This car. Too much fun, man. Endless fun in this thing. Cannot wait till it becomes warm out, till the roads become good, and we can hopefully get some more of this power on the ground. If not, looks like we gotta upgrade our tire setup, boys. I'm not opposed to it, but we're making enough power, so we might need to, for sure. We got a 255 on it right now. R-Comp Federal RSRR. Super grippy tire. The 240 never was able to break them loose just by flooring it. She's home. Every time, I don't know what it is, but whenever I drive it, well, I guess it kind of makes sense, but almost every truck driver, like pickup truck driver, tries to race me. I'm like, bro, why? Why are you trying to race me right now? I guess they may not know. Carlos may know. Carlos, what do you know about the Zupra? What are you doing? There he goes. I love my Walmart slippers, dude. Killer deal. So sorry I never kind of filmed an outro, but it got dark, and then some guy was behind me at the car wash. I didn't really want to take too much time waiting, have him waiting on me, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Back in my room. My room is kind of messy right now, so I'm not going to show it to you guys just yet. We're still in the progress of building my room. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Chilled out day today. Got the garage looking super good, but I'm excited. Did some stuff on the Z, so we're looking very good. But I'll be back here tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and are excited for the content to be back. But I'll see you guys then. Take it easy. Peace.